Gift card draining. It is a huge problem. I've talked about it a little before, an episode a while back. We're going to talk about it again today, give you some tips, help you stay safe and avoid being ripped off by these scumbag scammers that are out there frauding people with gift cards and reload cards. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. I'm drinking out of the Avengers mug 2 days in a row just because I'm here to help keep you safe, give you some tips. Just like the Avengers, right? Keeping you safe. If you haven't signed up for that newsletter, do it now. EnjoyLifeSafely.com. Going to be a little one this weekend because Christmas. Probably be a little one the following week because of New Year's, but still going to give you some good information to make your life better. And then 2024, that newsletter is going to ramp up and give you all sorts of good stuff. Just stay safe, enjoy life, be exceptional. Got some good plans, good things coming up. Get on that email list so you don't miss anything. Now let's get back to talk about gift card draining. It is a huge problem. I mean, in 2022, the AARP did a survey, and in their survey, they said 1 out of 4 people had either received or given a card that had been drained and was fraud and ripped off. The Federal Trade Commission, they say that last year, $228 million because of gift card and reload card fraud. And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of people losing out, getting ripped off. Pisses me off because I can't stand these scumbag scammers. Love to get them all in a room with a baseball bat, right? No, if that's illegal, can't do that. So we just like the law to arrest them and lock them up forever. Scumbags. Now, if you're not familiar with gift card draining, here's how it works. Scammer goes into the store, scumbag frauder, and he scratches off and often they'll steal the cards and they'll take it somewhere else where then they can scratch off the code numbers and they'll get the number and the little security code. And then they're really good at it. They cover it back up. So when you look at the card, if you're going to buy, you want to expect, if it looks like it's been tampered with, do not buy it. But some of these guys are really good. They'll get those numbers and they'll fix that card and make it look like nothing's happened. And you just glance at it, it looks like it's fine. Now you go through the checkout and that's when they activate the card. Now that number and that little security code are live and there's money on the card. Now what they do is they have the number, they have the security code. Now that the card's live, they can drain it. And that's what goes on. Things that you can do to try to keep yourself safe. One, really inspect those cards. But as I said, some of them are getting so good at putting those cards back the way they're supposed to be, it's really hard to tell. So something you can do, instead of buying a physical card at the store, you can go online and buy the electronic cards or the virtual cards. And because they can't scam those. Now, it's pretty easy these days because of smartphones. Costco sells gift cards. And sometimes you can get them at the discount. You know, like right now, I think you can go buy Domino's pizza gift cards. You can get $100 worth for $80. And sometimes that goes on sale. You can get $100 worth for $75. Pretty good deal. Buy 3, get 1 free, right? You get the electronic ones through the Costco website and you can get the email and then you go to there and then you automatically can load them to your smartphone. I mean, it's really easy. They make it easy for you. So then you go to the wallet of your smartphone and there's your gift cards. You know, I bought some Domino ones. They were on sale. We like to eat at Domino's. And so I bought them for myself. Why not get $100 worth of gift cards for $75? That's why I'm a member of Costco and we'll use them. They don't expire. So you can I got that email, boom, you click a couple things and boom, they're in my phone. Nice and easy, and no scammer checked those numbers beforehand. So that's something you can do. Now, another thing you can do is if you are buying a physical one, some places now are keeping them behind the counter, or they're really close to the register where it's harder for somebody to steal them or get the numbers or put them back after they've stolen, gotten the numbers, and they bring them back in the store and put them back. So that'll make it a little safer if they're behind the counter or right near the register. Still inspect them, but that's a little bit better. I mean, another thing you should do is if you receive a gift card or you buy one for yourself at a store, check the balance right away and use them quickly. Longer you keep them, if the scammer did have the numbers, that's giving them time to drain the card. Because they do this with a lot of cards, and then they have to wait until they're activated before they can drain them. So if you use it before they get to draining it, then you're okay. So, and a lot of times they'll get them drained pretty fast. So you need to use them quick or check those balances and so forth, just to stay on the safe side. If you're going to buy them with a credit card. If you're buying them at a store, use a credit card. That can make it a little easier to get your money back if it is frauded, because you can report it to the credit card, and credit cards will sometimes work with you, and you can get your refund a little easier than if you had paid cash for that card and now it's a fraudulent card. It's going to be more difficult to get your money back. It can be a little easier if you purchased it with a credit card because of the way the credit card handles fraud. You can report it as fraud and so forth, and that will help you a little bit too. So those are a couple things you can do. Really inspect it close, or buy a virtual one. Buy it where it's behind the counter or near a register. Check the balance really quick after receiving a card. Use the card quickly so that nobody has time to drain it. And purchase them with a credit card. Gives you a little protection if you are frauded. Those are some of the best things you can do to prevent being the 1 in 4 that AARP survey says, and be one of the $228 million worth of fraud. That was last year. I don't know what it'll be this year, but many of the consumer experts and the people who work in these places say it's even up. So I wouldn't be surprised if 2023 it's even surpasses $228 million worth of fraud on these kind of cards. I want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon's here, and Dixon says, I recall when this trend first broke out, and ever since, I'm extremely careful when purchasing gift cards for myself or as a gift. And that's being prudent, Dixon. You have to be. This isn't new, but it's growing. And they're getting better at it. Like I said, they'll steal the card, go home, get the numbers, and they'll make it look like that card has never been tampered with, and then bring it back into the store and put it back. You buy it. It looks okay. They activate it, you get home, you give it to somebody, or you wait a few weeks and you go to use it, and the card is zero. There's nothing on the card. That is happening to so many people, and I don't want it to happen to you. That's why I'm having another program on this. I talked a little bit about it previously. Today's show was a little bit different, but similar information to help keep you safe and not let these scumbag scammers and fraud artists rip you off. I want you to have an enjoyable, safe holiday. And safe isn't just our body. It's keeping our belongings, our possessions, our finances safe as well. So I'm trying to help you with all of those areas, because that's what, life is about. I want you to have your money to enjoy, not some scumbag stealing it from you. That's all I got for you today. Go out, make it a terrific Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.